Well, hello all. In under a minute, I am planning to turn these 2 bottles of warm water into wine. So we're going to create 4 liters of wine in 2 minutes. So here is what we do. We take some yeast. We take a funnel. We throw some yeast in here. That was half a packet of yeast. Let's take a second packet. We'll take half a packet of yeast. Exact amount is not important. Now we take a cup of sugar. And add the sugar to our bottle of warm water and yeast. There we go. Now what we can do is, just to make sure that it's 100% full, we add some more warm water. And we're done in under a minute. Now what I'm going to do is place this bottle inside a bucket of warm water. Leave it for 36 to 48 hours. There's our one. Let's take the second one. So there's our second bottle of warm water. We've added 1 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of yeast. Let's just top it up with warm water. Close it off. So here we have now our bottles, and to keep them warm, I just add some more warm water around them. So the actual adding of ingredients and the actual work took us less than a minute, and now we just have to wait 36 to 48 hours. The longer you wait, the more alcohol and soda water you get. So this way we make alcohol and soda water. In 1 minute we get both products, and yeah, it forms a fairly strong reasonably strong alcoholic solution, probably the same strength as beer, in 36 to 48 hours if you keep it nice and warm. Just replace the water in the bucket with warm water every day, and then there you go. You've turned your water into wine. Well, 6 hours have passed, and just have a look at these bad boys. They are so pumped up. Watch, I'm going to... Do you hear that carbon dioxide being released? Now, releasing the carbon dioxide, you can also see there's there's nothing at the bottom there. As carbon dioxide is formed, so is alcohol formed. So you can see that already, just 6 hours into the process, we are getting a good amount of carbonation of this water. And it's not a bad idea to try and release the pressure, and that just helps it to carry on and produce carbon dioxide and alcohol. So there's a bit of yeast that's running out, but I can feel the pressure is being released. And so, yeah, it's now more easily able to produce more carbon dioxide and more alcohol. Well, 48 hours have passed and we have changed our water into wine. I don't know what you could call it. Wine is normally a fermented alcoholic beverage made from the fruit of a plant. Well, I don't know if you can call sugar the fruit of a plant. I guess it's the stem of a plant. It's not a beer. Beer is normally made from an alcoholic beverage made from a grain. So let's loosely call this wine. Now it has got an alcoholic content. I put it in the fridge just to cool it down. That helps the carbon dioxide to remain in solution as carbonic acid. So now after 48 hours, and I did release the pressure a little bit, can you hear all that carbon dioxide escaping? So we have made not only alcohol, but soda water. And not only soda water, but soda water with vitamin B yeast. This is the marvel of this drink. So let me show you ways in which you can drink it. First of all, you could just have it with a cube or two of ice and have it all by itself. And you'll say, but it looks cloudy. Yeah, that's the wonder of it. You're getting yeast with it. Vitamin B. So the longer you leave it, the less sweet it becomes. So if you left it, say, another 24 to 48 hours, you'd find that your drink gets less sweet. That is so delicious, sparkly. It's got a zing on your tongue. Yeah, and if you drink enough of it, it's going to make you, well, you're going to feel the same effect as if you were drinking beer. But this is so delightful. Now, another way that you could drink it is you take some ordinary wine. This is a semi-sweet wine. And this semi-sweet, or it is actually it's a sweet wine, a rosé. And now you've added carbonation to it, so you're getting almost a bit like a champagne. That's also absolutely delicious. So now you're getting a carbonated sweet wine and you're turning it into a champagne using your carbon dioxide, which is generated in this bottle. As I say, I did let the carbon dioxide out twice in the 48 hours while it was fermenting. That is delicious. And another way that you could use this drink is you can make a beer shandy out of it. So you'll see it, look how fizzy that is. So that's pretty fizzy. And if you add beer, cheers. You've now got a delicious beer shandy. So, it's as simple as takes you less than a minute to turn water into wine or an alcoholic beverage. And this is another way that you can make soda water with alcohol content. And if you just leave it out at room temperature, it's going to ferment and the sweetness is going to decrease, the alcohol content is going to increase, the amount of carbon dioxide, the carbonation is going to increase. And then I suggest you put it in the fridge and cool it before you open it, because then it keeps the carbon dioxide in the water and it stops your soda water from going flat. But this is delicious.